Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the WordPress Dragon Dreaming, which is the biggest blog in my opinion when it comes to this topic. It is run by Jen Taylor. I don't know how to pronounce her other name, but she is a friend of mine. I consider her a friend. I've been talking to her on Facebook Messenger for months now, and I've known about her for literally years. I had her in my little super secret group at one point, and yeah, I want to go ahead and address this, and I want to address something else that correlates to this. But we go down through all of this. This was posted August 11th, 2025, which for me it was yesterday. Yes. For her, I don't know. She's in Australia, so we go through all of this. And when I saw this, I straight up sobbed. Like, I broke down crying. Yeah, so that's a thing. And she has posted me very, very clearly on this timeline of different paths. And more than likely you saw the next thing that I'm going to talk about as I was scrolling through, because it's literally right above mine in her post. But I am very visibly on her blog, and I am extremely grateful for that. I have been calling a little bit of a whisper. I've been linked in her, I'll just show it, all the way down here. I went too far. It is under the links. We'll do that after, because I will get lost because I'm still relearning WordPress. So, yes, so we are going to address this first, and then we'll circle back. Over here, December 8th of 2007, Draconic Path and Draconic Tradition. So what is the Draconic Path? It teaches you to work in harmony with dragons and with draconic energies, how to befriend draconic entities, and how to blend this with your current way of worship. You don't have to change your path, but you do have to be willing to adapt it in order to work with dragons. Dragons become more than just co-magicians. They are valuable working partners that shouldn't be treated as equals. And we'll go down to the terms. The Draconic Path and the Draconic Tradition are used interchangeably on the Fox Moon website. So, and I have already addressed this with Jen. I will show a little bit of that. I'm not going to show everything in Messenger because very private conversations. I did not know that this existed. Like, no clue, even when I went searching for the title a few months ago. But I don't use the Draconic Path and the Draconic Tradition interchangeably. I strictly use the Draconic Path. And yeah, I had no clue that this existed. But I went ahead, and of course, anytime that I screw up, I cover my rear end. I had asked Jen, because yes, I can ask AI, I can ask Google and whatnot, but it is extremely important to me to get the opinion of the person who runs this blog. She's the one who put it up. She's the one who put up the post. She's the one who decided where to source me. So I wanted to get the opinion from her. So I asked her. I'll show a little bit. Okay, the bottom of it. I realized that my path is the same as the other draconic path. I legitimately, honestly had no idea it existed. So can I even say I created my path if one already existed beforehand, even without prior knowledge of it? And she went on to answer, as for your draconic path, I'd say yes. You did create your path. You had no idea about the other one, so you weren't copying anything, so yours is still yours. So that is pretty much the highlight of that. And we talked a little bit about people trying to tell us how to do our own path and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm like her, she's like me. We keep our practices private because of people not understanding why we do the things that we do, and they don't care and they try to tell us what to do. So, yes, in her opinion, which I am adapting, it is still my path, my draconic path, because I had no prior knowledge of this one existing. So, and I will always own up when I screw up. So I did screw up in not finding this one, but I didn't screw up because I'm not copying them. I will always acknowledge other things when I know of them and I had no clue. So that is why we are addressing this. I'm not backpedaling. I'm not going back on what I said. The draconic path is still mine. The draconic path that certain people have found because of my videos, that is my path. And I deserve credit for that. And even Jen acknowledges that, because here it is on the biggest blog on this topic. So we're going to go ahead and get lost on WordPress in order to find the thing that I was looking for. I had it as a screenshot in another one of my videos. I don't remember where. For some reason, it's not showing up. Let me see if I can. See, we're gonna go to home. See if that works. Scrolly. Here it is. Dragon websites. Okay, the third one down, Book of Dragon Shadows. That links right to my blog. So that is, I hardly have anything in here because life happened and I forgot the login. I forgot that it even existed until I saw it, and I'm clicking through and it's like, oh my god. So yeah, but I've always been kind of like this quiet little whisper down in her dragon websites in the links, but now I am clicky. Why does it do that? Here we go. No, go away. But now I am straight up there. Like, I'm very, very visible. So here I am. And yes, she made me cry happy tears. And I need to take my dog out because he's whining at me. But thank you. Thank you, Jen, Topaz. I'm very, very, very grateful for this. Holy shit. Like, I didn't even know that she made this timeline. She just said that she made a recent post, so I went looking for it. And then I realized that it was a timeline, and I'm just like, I just want to see. And I scroll through, and I just broke down in tears, like ugly sobbing, because it's like, oh my god, it has been a very long 11 years. But here I am to sit for as long as the internet exists on the biggest blog on this topic. And I am extremely grateful for that. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And I will talk to you guys later.